Meow. Hello everyone, I am Captain Shar. I am mostly a retro gamer, and sometimes I do reaction content. This is one of those times. We are back with JonTron, Are You Afraid of the Dark? Part 1. Oh boy. I just realized I have a lot to do. Alright, how bad it's gonna be. Wait. He's really good at his intros, or he used to be anyways.
I now submit for the approval of the 11 p.m. Society because midnight is too late. The tale of the...
Wait, are you just gonna launch into a spooky tale? Because you need a transition first, and you just sat down and didn't say hello to anybody.
All right, you said you had a bunch of free VCRs out here for us, and I thought you may have been confused and meant to say DVD players, or maybe you just didn't understand what you had, and I was coming to take that from you. So pretty much, where's my shit?
Can I please just do the sand thing?
Hey, you guys want to see a picture of a real ghost?
Can I please just tell the story? All right, I didn't pretend to have been in Vietnam at multiple bars across the country to be treated like this.
What?
All right, I call this the tale of the... Oh, Jesus! Oh, oh! Who's that? Oh, was this manganese? I think I just got flashbanged. Oh, it's pure white. I can only see white. Is this
Good.
Is that God?
Beyond extras.
Oh, hey, it's wearing off. Guys, I'm not blind anymore. Now I wish I was. What's this?
Bones. Oh.
Are you afraid of the dark? Why, yes. Yes, I am.
That's 2 books.
Oh,
Oh, DVDs.
It's one of these circle books. I love these.
Circle books.
Are You Afraid of the Dark was the Nickelodeon-produced, Canadian-made kids' take on horror anthology shows such as Twilight Zone and Tales from the Crypt. Oh, okay, still can't do the Crypt Keeper. It's pretty much the same concept as Goosebumps, but I always thought this show was a lot scarier. Not to mention it aired 4 years earlier. Like, holy hell,
Which is
okay,
funny.
this intro is NSFK. It is not
Yeah,
safe for
the
kids.
intro was pretty creepy.
This show
As
touched
I
all
remember.
bases. Vampire neighbors, ghost neighbors, neighbors. A lot of the episodes had at least one neighbor. The episode that still haunts me to this day, and I mean this, was the Tale of the Dead Man's Float. The
What?
one with like the zombie skeleton who would pull you down if you went swimming and drown you. I mean, that is, look at this! Look at this! They showed this to kids!
Huh.
Horrors knew no bounds.
That's pretty good
except for
effects for
murder,
the
of
age,
course.
for
'Cause
the,
you can't
uh,
murder kids on television, but you can in movies.
I want a vanilla twist.
Well, you're getting
What?
strawberry.
With 7 seasons of
What?
this show, there's a lot of episodes to choose from.
What?
But tonight, we're gonna start where it all began.
Every episode starts with the Midnight Society, a group of kids from different schools with different friends, but the same
breakfast
Canadian
clubs.
wardrobe team.
Uh,
What a weird coincidence, eh?
You're here to be considered as a new member of the Midnight Society.
And you're wearing a denim vest and jeans, so honestly, you got a pretty good chance here.
Submitted for the approval of the Midnight Society. I call this story The Tale of the Phantom Cab.
okay.
Here we meet our heroes, Denny and Buzz, your typical two stereotypical kids who find themselves lost in the woods. Speaking of
Very
names, look at these
colourful
credits.
trunk,
It
eh?
reeks of Canada. Jean-Marie Comieux. Real Praux? Oh, thank God we got the real one, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, I see you, fake Praux. You get out of here.
I did trust you, and you got us lost, cheeseball.
Hey, watch the language. This is a kid's show.
Great lame wad. Now we're lost and we can't read the map. You are such a loser.
Damn, I never been burned that bad before by a piece of wood.
Look, there's the ridge you came up on.
I have a sneaking suspicion this is the first time anyone in Canada ever tried acting. Also, is it just me, or are all these kids' lines 80-yard by another, even worse actor? His dialogue barely matches up.
Look, there's the ridge you came up on. We could circle back and take the red trail.
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Whoa!
What's with the music?
Oh, yeah, that is appropriate music. I have a feeling
Yeah.
the musical direction for this scene went a bit like this. Hey, okay, so the kid could possibly, die in this scene, fall off the ledge, make a big splatter, so it's real morbid, it's real scary, just noodle around on the guitar a bit. Yeah, don't worry about it. Here's a loony for your time, there's a toonie for your wife, a money's cartoon, a milk's in bags, screw it, I'm out of here.
Actually, the toonie didn't exist, I don't think, then.
Save the compass.
I should have let you fall.
I should have let you. What the fuck?
I should pound you.
But I won't, I guess.
Look! Someone's coming!
Oh no!
That
Is
kid
that a
has the same
haunted
look.
flashlight?
Yes.
Oh, turn off the brights.
Who would just immediately shine their flashlight on someone's face as they met them?
You're not a ranger, are you?
Ranger? No, not me.
I'm a serial killer.
I'm Buzz, and this is Denny.
And we're a little out of focus and not really sure where this episode is going, so if you could just, take us somewhere spooky.
Tell you what, you follow me, and I'll lead you to someone who can help you.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's
So
not
basically,
creepy.
the kids meet this creepy guy and he tells them that he'll help them out of the woods. He then leads them to this cottage.
There you go, boys. Home of the good doctor.
I believe that's the
What?
home of Bilbo Baggins, actually.
I'm sorry I got us lost, Danny.
Don't worry, I'll smack you when we get home.
Yes, do not worry. The beatings will come. You will be beat. There is no escape.
What?
I don't suppose either of you are any good at riddles.
Bootleg Hagrid?
That is never usually a good sign.
Vink's the name. Dr. Vink.
They meet this
Okay.
guy who's essentially a Canadian Hagrid who sits here studying nature in his
said it?
creepy hut.
Canadian Hagrid.
The kids just want to call their parents, naturally, but in order to...
The name. Dr. Vink.
They meet this guy who's essentially a Canadian Hagrid who sits here studying
my
nature
God.
in his creepy hut. The kids just want to call their parents, naturally, but in order to do so, Vink insists they must solve a riddle.
Here's the deal. I ask you a riddle, and if you solve it, you can call your parents.
And if we don't solve it,
Then you leave.
let's do it. I'm good at riddles.
They're
Okay,
dead.
kid.
2 kids gonna die tonight.
What is it that has no weight, can be seen by the naked eye, and
What the hell is
if
that
you
in the
put
back?
it in a barrel, it would make the barrel lighter?
Halloween, it's gotta be candy. 3 Musketeers, lightest candy bar. Fuck you.
I hate riddles.
It's right up there with thinking for you, isn't it? Oh my
Yeah?
God. Something's actually gonna happen in this episode?
I don't know.
Son of a bitch.
So, after they fail, Dr. Vink gives them directions to the plot.
A cab? In the woods?
I don't know what you're up in and not about. It's more believable than you're acting.
Come on, Doc. Just let us use the phone.
There is one way.
2 kids gonna die tonight.
You can leave me
Is his coat covered
a
in blood?
specimen.
Doc, I'm not sure I can get behind this.
Something like this.
What was it?
Look at this kid's face. True terror.
I know a scared kid when I seen him. This is a scared kid.
Hey, Danny! Wait up!
Look at those boots.
Was that somebody?
You saw it. The guy's a lunatic.
Sounds like one of those riddles you can't solve.
Yeah, like how does
Oh,
Kanye
shit.
West keep getting awards?
Maybe it can be so.
I kind of forgot that this show jumped back to these guys every once in a while.
Maybe you should all just lighten up and let me finish the story.
I will.
Thank you.
So lo and behold, a taxi cab does show up, and who's driving it but Flynn, the serial killer from earlier. Except this time, he's dressed up to go to a midnight showing of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I give a ride to folks who can't answer Dr. Vink's riddles. Happened to me around 40 years ago.
Okay.
Took your.
Ooh boy! I think it's one of his favorites.
All right, man, no
What?
need to gloat. Jesus Christ.
Didn't I tell you? Before the good doctor got his specimen, I had myself a nasty little accident. Crashed into this big old tree. You might say, I sort of died!
I don't think there's really like an in-between with that.
Flynn explains that they're about to die in another accident, but to reverse the curse and free all the spirits Dr. Vink has claimed, they have one more chance to solve the riddle. They've got only 30 seconds to figure it out.
I got it! I know the answer!
What is it?
I'm totally fucking serious right now.
It's weightless, you can see it,
Just
and then you put
say
it in a
answer.
barrel and make the barrel lighter.
Say it!
It's a hole! It's a hole in the barrel!
Here we go!
Oh, hey, yeah, that does make perfect sense. I should have thought of that.
Huh.
Nice thinking, kid.
Wait, what?
I guess hole was the wrong answer, huh? But the Midnight Society likes the kid's story and decides to let him
what?
in, successfully creating the perfect cultural diversity for a primetime Nickelodeon show.
I can't tell if that's actually what happened.
So there you have it. The very first episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? But this Spook Fest is far from over. It's gonna be part 2. Come back for part 2.
Thanks for being a part of this year's JonTron Halloween. If you hadn't heard, JonTron officially has a line of merch at theyeti.com. The limited edition Altered Beast shirt goes away November 10th, so get it while you can. If you
Man,
missed the
I
first
hate
Halloween
these time
episode this month
exclusives.
that was on Clock Tower, click here. And if you haven't seen last year's Goosebumps episodes, click here. See you later. I got a date with a rope, some anti-aging cream, and a pumpkin.
Wait, what?
Okay, well, it's not what it sounds like, I swear.
Where's part 2? Pop up. No.
Hey there, this is part of a 2-part JonTron Halloween special. If you haven't seen the first episode, click here. If you have, keep watching.
Come on. What the... there we go. Welcome back, everyone. I've been standing here for several days. Let's move on to the next episode. The Tale of Laughing in the Dark.
What?
This episode takes place at an amusement park, namely at this creepy funhouse. As you
Wow.
can see by this little girl's reaction, it's extremely terrifying.
This is a clown story. I hate clowns. They're creepy. They give me nightmares. Where's my thermos?
Oh, I heard of that. They call it bozophobia.
Oh, Zinger, this kid's the cool kid. I'm sitting next to him. So these 3 kids, Josh, Kathy, and Ouija, step up and dare each other to enter this haunted funhouse. But right before Josh goes in, we see, is that the same guy? It's the same guy from the first episode.
Pick the right door and you'll go free.
Was he
Pick
a
the
judge?
wrong door, and there he'll be.
Is it even possible to be typecast as the creepy guy who tells riddles to kids? Because if so, I think this guy might be at the forefront of his industry.
Coming in, Mr. Brave Young Lad.
Think maybe you could run that by me one more time?
Coming in, Mr. Brave Young Lad.
Nope, still didn't catch it.
Brave
Maybe
young
another
lad.
time.
Hey kid, listen, I don't blame you. I'd be terrified too. I don't know what the hell he's saying.
I'm always here.
I'm always
What is this? What kind of room is this? Does every Canadian's
What the
home
fuck?
just have a hockey room? In this scene, we find out that a clown named Zebo was killed in a tragic funhouse fire.
For a whole
Wow.
night there, that house got a lot less fun.
Zebo smoked cigars. The police figure he threw one away in the spook house because the whole place caught fire with him inside.
That kid is, clearly reading off the script.
Tragically, the clown perished in the inferno. Ew.
Ew, what a weird old guy. He died. Yuck.
I bet he likes to trap small children inside. And tickle them! Tickle, tickle, tickle!
Can you just stop that now? I'm getting a little uncomfortable. You know, I'm glad I saw that one through to the end. That evil red-headed boy got what he deserved. The real monster was the monster inside their friend. This clown is said to have died in the
Look at that
funhouse. It's
thing.
basically a big old the monster inside their friend. This clown is
Look at that thing. That thing is actually Nightmare Fuel Clown.
said to have died in the funhouse, and he's basically a big old curse on the place. So Ouija double dares Josh to go in the
Ouija.
funhouse alone. But Josh one-ups him by saying that not only will he go in alone, but he'll steal Zeebo's nose.
Is that one of the Weasleys
so
from the other
Josh
episode?
grabs Ouija and he wormholes him into the park. And off they go to most likely die at the foot of their own hubris.
Look at me, I'm Zeebo. Zeebo.
Okay,
That's
kid.
asking for trouble.
What do you think I am, some kind of clown?
Yes, definitely.
Well, that seems
Hey
dangerous.
guys, I think I found out why this place burned down. I like how they rebuilt it and were like, should we put the fire thing back in? You know, I know it did destroy the last place and kill our best clown, but people really like the fire thing. After narrowly escaping death, Josh finds the Zeebo dummy and steals his nose.
All right. Thanks, guy.
He looks weird
You
about
just
the
made me
nose.
hero. I'm the guy who beat Zeebo.
So Josh wins the dare and Ouija, why is his name Ouija? This is not a name. Ouija has to wear
Wait.
Zeebo's...
Is his name actually Ouija in the episode?
So Josh wins the dare and Ouija, why is his name Ouija? This is not a name. Ouija has to wear Zeebo's nose to school, and he's not very happy about it.
Enough, all right? You're a hero and I'm a loser. What can I say?
Is his name actually Ouija in
Cigars.
this episode?
Yeah? What about him? You're not gonna tell me, are you? This is really gonna happen. He's just gonna keep going.
Okay.
Still going. All right. This rivals the tracking shot in Goodfellas. Oh, did he find it? Okay, it's a bush.
What?
Is that a ghost playing with a fog machine back there? You have no proof that isn't what that is. So Josh goes home because his friends don't like him anymore. Also, his parents aren't home, probably because they don't like him either.
I'll bet you forgot Dad and I have theater tickets tonight.
Don't like him either.
I'll bet you forgot Dad and I have theater tickets tonight.
I bet you forgot Dad and I had theater tickets tonight. I can translate. I'm Canadian.
Excuse me, you think maybe you could repeat that?
That's a lot of pudding. No, use a spoon, you savage. Oh, you butthole.
Oh, God! Well, kid, hey, I mean, don't worry about it. You know, no sweat. We've all gambled on a fart and lost.
One day's the best I'm gonna do.
Was that the noise the phone made? Was eh. Hold on. It was.
Oh, God! Well, kid, hey, I mean, don't worry about it. You know, no sweat. We've all gambled on a fart and lost.
One day's the best I'm gonna do.
Oh, hey. Well, this is getting kind of scary. And they blew it.
It's a joke. He's trying to get me. I'll show him. I'm not scared.
I'll set this table real good. Ain't nobody gonna fuck with a crazy guy. He's not gonna put more, is he? Oh my God, what even? Yeah, okay, he's putting more. Who wrote this
Why?
shit?
Oh, how can that burn so fast?
Oh, hold on, man. Whoa, really? You could just do that? What are you, Bruce Willis and Unbreakable? I'm pretty certain the scariest thing that would arise from this situation would be a trip to the ER for those first-degree burns. Good God.
What the hell? What is it?
I can't say I blame him. I mean, I'd be just as terrified if I knew a clown was tracking human shit all over my mom's new rug. The terror continues as Zeebo is after his stolen nose. Josh flees from his home to escape from the clown, and he returns to the funhouse to offer the nose back.
Okay, I shouldn't have taken your nose. I'm sorry.
Okay.
There, it's all yours. Just to show there's no hard feelings. Cigars.
Who exactly sold cigars to a child?
Yeah. That place should become burning.
It's the most fun in the park.
What?
It's the most fun in the park.
Those last two episodes were kind of spooky, but nothing spectacular. So, let's check out the Tale of the Dark Music, considered by many to be one of the scariest episodes in the entire series.
Sure.
Andy Carr is your average kid with a paper route that he uses to help support his divorced working mother.
Okay.
It gave him money to buy lunch at school.
And it also gave all the other kids free
Hey,
rein to
Real
wail on him
Plex is
because he
back.
always smelled like sweat and newspaper ink in homeroom. Andy's mom just inherited a house from their recently deceased uncle that nobody knew existed, which is great, by the way, because it's free without any of the sadness of uncle death.
Hey,
Okay.
Hey, look, it's Metallica.
Scariest twist of all time.
Good guy has a paper route and loves his mom. Bad guy wears boots all black and his hair looks like ramen. Mmm.
It does look like ramen noodles.
Oh, I hate these things. Are so stupid.
Lady, you already got like 25 of them up there. What, you haven't got the hang of this by now? Also, I don't think your slam dunk method is doing you any favors here.
Do me a favor, go down in the basement and see if he had a ladder.
The basement?
What's the matter, Andy? Afraid of the dark?
No, I'm not afraid of the dark.
Well, that's a shame, because you're a fucking liar, Andy! And also, that's the name of the show. So I'm pretty sure it's fair to say you're in for some shit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? Any day now. Is it ever gonna end?
Nope.
There he is! So Andy goes into the basement to get the ladder and starts playing with an old
Turn on the
radio for
fucking
some
lights.
reason.
Hey, somebody hit the wall switch up there? I need some power.
Do it yourself.
Oh, I haven't felt love like that since the Third Reich.
I heard that.
Yeah, Ghost, I heard you, so you better knock that off back there. Oh, yeah! Just get right into that. That's my jam.
Oh, look.
Hello, Andy.
What?
Come on in.
What?
As you can see, Andy gets scared shitless by these two red eyes and runs upstairs to tell his mom.
It was in there. It talked to me. It said, come in and I'll suck your or something like that.
Kids, you're gonna have to be a little more specific when you make these kinds of accusations.
I swear, Mom, there was something in here.
Well, maybe it was a rat. Or the leaky old plumbing.
Yeah, probably one of those things.
This house is falling apart.
Unrelated. So the mom brushes off the ghost
Unrelated.
encounter by saying it was probably just this old radio, which makes sense surprisingly, but Andy still isn't convinced.
Let's get something to eat before Christina gets it all.
Yes, because your sister is a ravenous badger girl that will eat all our food until her stomach explodes.
Here,
Can we
Atari.
back up there for a second?
Donkey Kong.
I think I found out who the demon is. Andy decides to
playing
ask his
Donkey
mom
Kong.
for a little more info about who his uncle was.
He never left the house, but somehow got filthy rich.
How did he die?
He was old. Just stopped living.
Yes, I think that's the case for most people.
I found him in the basement at the bottom.
Let's change the subject.
She looked right at
Chris,
the camera.
go down and put the clothes in the laundry for me, okay?
You know,
No,
where
no,
the
no.
dead body I
She
was
totally
just
looked
talking
right
about
at the fucking camera.
Yes, I think that's the case for most people.
I found him in the basement at the bottom.
But here, look.
Let's change the subject. Chris,
She wasn't
go down
trusting
and put the
us,
clothes in the laundry
not-
for me, okay?
You know, where the dead body I was just talking
I'm
about
trying to figure
was.
out how that controller is.
What game is she even playing? She looks like a chimp trying to use a telephone.
Right the radio. Didn't she let me listen to first?
scared when the lights go out. Bully beat me up, got a paper route. All right, come on. This isn't scary at all. I mean,
It's a
how many
dryer.
times is he gonna dick around in the basement
Or
for
did she
something
tell us
actually
to
happen?
drive it? What the?
Hi, Andy. Won't you come play with me?
No! I think I'm gonna have to watch the rest of this one with the lights on. They explain that Andy forgets these incidents that are seemingly caused by music, which is the reason he keeps going down and screwing up. Except for the first time, in which he did remember. Basically, the writers didn't give a shit, but it's okay. Neither did the audience. So, Andy's mom leaves him a note to go down into the basement and do more, you guessed it, laundry. In this show, laundry moves the plot forward. That is not a good sign. Also, we just not gonna talk about this human hand in the jar back here? Just not gonna talk about it? Okay, all right. You remember in The Matrix when Neo discovered the Matrix because he had to go downstairs and do a towel wash? Or when Maximus was like, did you put my work clothes in the dryer? Or even when Clark Gable was like, frankly, dear, I separate the whites from the colors. Except that one wasn't about laundry. That was real. That was about racism. By the way, what is it with parents and always leaving their kids notes in these shows? I guess it's just an enabler for haunted.
No, that was just the 90s. We didn't have text messaging or anything. That we would often find notes next to the phone or on the door or the fridge. It's like, hey, do this shit or you're getting an ass whipping. Well, maybe that was just my family because it was old-timey.
Happenings. You're listening to Stock Music Radio, only the safest music that keeps production costs low and scares high.
What?
Oh yeah! Weird clown music. Turn it up!
What?
Don't stop now, son. You're almost here.
Gene Melville, is that you?
What's the matter, Andy? Don't you want to have some fun?
Okay.
Skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Oh, yeah!
Music.
No shit.
It's music.
That was
Not
a commercial.
laundry, like I thought. Excitedly, Andy hops on his bike to go tell his mom, like any kid would want to do.
Nice day for a ride, isn't it?
Jeez. Did he?
Okay, that's one for the record books. We gotta show that
Did he actually hit him?
again.
Oh, maybe not.
Not much of a punch, but it would give a door a mean knock.
For a minute, I thought he actually did hit him.
Kid.
Multi-kill.
After suffering this abuse for too long, Andy comes up with a plan for revenge. And also, his house number is 420, which is probably a metric pain in the ass on the 20th day of April.
When you're done, come over and clean my house. You make a good maid. You're dead.
Whoa, sick burns all around today. Through a masterclass of trickery, Andy traps the neighborhood bully in his basement to teach him a lesson once and for all. After realizing that music summons the dark spirit, he blasts some awesome metal to lure it out while the guy's still in there.
So, Andy.
No! Anything but screamo!
You mess with me, I'll do this to you again.
He's dead.
Wait, what's this? He's got a new bike now? Well, that doesn't make any
You
sense.
sacrificed
how did
something
it...
to the gods. And we're rewarded.
It's yours, Andy. I'll give you anything you want. You only have to do one thing.
What's that?
Sacrifices.
Feed me.
Huh.
Andy, I'm home. Mom says you have to make me dinner, and it better be good, or you're gonna get it.
That's actually kind of good, and the mess is because it made him out to be the bad guy.
They didn't blow it.
JonTron. That's funny.
Hey, it's me, Jacques. This year I was dressed up as a ghost. That's why you couldn't see me. Boo. Click here to watch our fabulous JonTron videos. And by fabulous I mean you should probably be doing anything else.
Yeah, he did. Why'd you look at that? Alright. That was fun. Oh, my insides hurt a little bit though. Frig. Alright. We'll catch you on the next one, guys. Bye for now.